a splendid day for reviewing a case. Hello. Hi. How is everybody? So last time we saw each other was Muu's teaser, and obviously Futa T3. Today is finally Muu's day to shine. As my Hiro fan says, they said you will have a field day with Muu. You have a field day with Muu, and that Muu's is a great child. So hopefully that is true, and I don't want to be lied to. No snacks for you guys if I'm being lied to. I'm just kidding. Some of you probably watched my Muu teaser, and I talked a little bit about the Futa T3, and about how I basically kind of forgot that guilty might lead to the character dying. As we know, Milgram is unfair, and as we know, I have a horrible memory, and I forgot that fact as a whole. Either way, I kind of don't really. I'm not sure if I change my opinion on Futas or not. I mean, not really. Like I said before, I mean, I'm very sorry. He's just kind of like whatever. But many people, many, like even a lot of you guys are voting him innocent and are forgiving him because of that fact, or because you have your own reasons for voting him that way. And if you saw my last video, as I say, I'm not going to like be any type of how because of that. Like, everybody has their own opinions, so for me it's like whatever. So yeah, we'll just see how Muu's goes today. I'm not sure what to expect, like literally at all. Honestly, like I'm not here. I don't think I'm really here to like take everything like too seriously. I'm not a real judge. I'm not on a jury. I'm here because I'm here. Like, I have fun with this, and hopefully everyone else has fun with this as well. I know it sparks discussion, like really real discussion, and but also at the same time I'm not here to like stress out myself about this. So anyway, yeah, this is why I should not be on a jury ever. So comments from our Futa T3. I have a few. Okay, so he did a major oopsie, like a really, really, really bad thing, but I'm still forgiving him because he said he's sorry and will not do it again. Apologizing, that is literally my only qualification out of these prisoners. Going into this, I was told every person was a murderer, and I didn't want to vote them all guilty just because of that, nor that I want to vote them all innocent just because I believe in second chances. So if any of these people become sorry for their murders, they get a pass in my book. Also, Futa somehow crazily matches a lot of my own views, especially the part about how even hopeless people can be saved. So I think that's a good qualification. It's good that, like, it's good that some viewers have their own like qualifications, so that you won't like confuse yourselves or be like, hold on, wait a minute, like should I vote innocent? Should I go guilty because of that? Or what am I doing? Am I forgiving? No, yes, no. But it kind of makes it easier to simplify, like, and not think too hard about it if you have like a baseline like this. So I think that's pretty fine. I mean, I'm hating the fact that they're voting Futa not guilty just because I know that at the end of the day, the fandom will feel sorry for a 20-year-old man who drove a child to suicide because he was feeling bored, while voting guilty on an abused, indoctrinated 12-year-old and an inconsequential 16-year-old who was bullied and developed suicidal behavior. You have the right to judge what both girls did is unforgivable, but not after trying to justify this guy's crime. I'm gonna have to wait to see Muu's whole trial to say anything about it, but I do kind of hope that, I don't know, that Muu kind of gets some grace. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm kind of nervous, actually. I'm kind of nervous because I do like Muu's character now. Like, day ones probably know that I wasn't like the biggest fan of Muu at first, but she kind of like grew on me. Like, the more that I watched the voice dramas and how it added to her personality, I was like, yeah, okay, you're entertaining. So I like Muu now. So I kind of hope that her trial is well written. I honestly cannot wait because I feel like I don't really know much about like her actual backstory. I was honestly hoping S would slap him, low-key disappointed, but they pulled a Taco Piece original sin instead and wrecked my emotions and questioned my morality. I was honestly so unsure what to vote this guy because I don't think he's deserving of death, but his crime makes me kind of sick. Super interesting though because I never thought I'd be able to honestly empathize with him and understand where he's coming from and everything. I think this comment is literally from my brain. Like, these are literally my thoughts as well. Because, yeah, I don't think Futa is, like, deserving of a death penalty. I don't think he should die. But however, I do still think that he is very guilty. So I think that's where my conflict is coming from. Because of this whole, like, oh, guilty, that means you're gonna die. I hate the extremity of Milgram, and that's what makes it so difficult to place your thoughts, kind of, because yeah, his crime does make me very sick. He's trying to repent in some form, and he's understanding what he did wrong. So in the end, though, I'm going to vote forgiven for him, most likely the rest of the prisoners as well. I'll throw together some of my thoughts real quick. We've known his crime since trial 1, even the doxing, so after that I've been voting more on his character progression than the actual crime. His actual crime is truly unforgivable. With Futa, though, I feel like he'll probably be the least likely to recommit the same crime, at least so far. His remorse won't bring back his victim, and it won't heal her family's pain, but he has seemingly to fully accept what that he did was wrong. He has shown that he realized that he was in the wrong since trial 1's MV in the ending shot. With T2, while he somewhat acknowledges what he did, he was still blame shifting. An actual prison should rehabilitate an inmate. And while Milgram is more on the psychological, physical torture side of things than rehabilitation, Futa has shown he can work on himself to get better. Kotoko deserves credit for that, sure. With how Milgram works, we could have easily shaped his perspective on his actions and the complete opposite direction. The remorse / realization that he did something horrific in his first MV could have been suppressed with a T1 Inno. He definitely deserves an actual punishment in the real world. Though with Futa's change, I feel like he could help educate others about online safety. His crime is by no means lesser because it was online, even if she didn't end her own life. The fact that her information was posted out there put her at risk, so of course his action shouldn't be downplayed. While Futa, I do feel like he would be fine with either verdict at this point, except now that he was truly the villain and isn't deserving of a forgiveness. So if he feels guilty, I feel like he would accept his punishment. If he is forgiven, I feel like he's likely to move forward with his life for the better. And I really think that's a good take as well. I really wonder what the end vote is going to be, because seeming as if, like, as of this comment, it was at 51.59%. So I'm wondering if it's going to, like, stay on the side of forgiveness or what. I totally understand why people forgive Futa. But the one thing that when I see it is just kind of off-putting is when people try to downplay what he actually did, even though he himself now sees it. So, I think that's the only thing that that I don't really like. Sorry everyone, but I'm genuinely forgiving the guy, but that doesn't mean I agree with what he did. I've noticed that the consensus I'm seeing with Futa is guilty yet forgivable. What he did is genuinely atrocious, demented, borderline creepy, because we've seen these kinds of people on Twitter. You've seen people, especially men, ruining people and doing everything they can just to ruin people for one's own satisfaction. That is exactly Futa. He meticulously did this and had not ever once stopped to think about what he did, but only acknowledged the sheer horror of what he did when the girl died. Yet the silver lining with him right now is that he has genuinely wanted to seek atonement and was really wanting to be saved. And I think that's what most of the comments were. It's like, very guilty, but like they're going to decide to forgive Futa. And I think that's really interesting, because it's kind of like what I thought as well. Like I said before, I don't want him to die. But I think he's guilty. Guys, before this video, I tried to search for Yuno and Futa's interrogation questions. Where in the world are they in the same place? Like, I know there are some on Reddit like spaced out, like, but they're not in the same post. So I'm like wondering, where are they? Where are they you know, I know usually, like, in the past trials, there were people who put them together in videos or whatever, or all in the same post. I cannot find them. I went on the Wikipedia, it's empty. I cannot find them. So if someone would please, like, let me know where Yuno and Futa's interrogations are, like, please tell me, because I have literally, legitimately no freaking clue. Oh, 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 I hope I'm not really smushing my bow in an awkward way right now. I cannot see myself in my webcam. I believe I said this last time. Wait, did I? No, actually, I don't know. Anyway, okay, as always, we have our very quick Greninja doing our translated video. Why am I laughing? No. Like I said like in her teaser, I think that she'll kind of like lash out at S a little bit. I think it might end okay, but I think this is 20 minutes. I think it's going to, like, all the well, not all, but Yuno and Futas have been so calm. And I think Muu has a lot in her head, so I feel like hers is gonna be the first one that's gonna kind of like go a little bit off the rails. I might be wrong. This might be nice and wholesome just like the rest of them. But I guess we'll see. Is she crying out of frustration or is she crying because of Haruka? Okay, wait, how far, or no, how close, how far? How long has it been since Haruka died? I mean, for us, it's been like months. It's been since, what, March? But for, I don't know how the time is going here in Milgram. I don't know how Milgram's time works. That's something that I will never, like, work into my brain, so, Is that the first? Okay, S. Is that the first thing you're gonna say? Is that the first thing you're gonna say when walking into this room? Now nostalgic. You're crying when we first met too. S. That might not be the correct thing to say right now. Is it just me? If I'm crying and somebody walks into the room saying you were crying when we first met too, I'm like, I know S can't be hit, but I'm getting up anyway. I am getting. That would make me cry harder. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, are you like, you didn't even ask me, am I okay? Like, how are you? Are you okay? You're not gonna ask me why I'm crying? Or do you know why I'm crying? Hello? Excuse me. I wouldn't be surprised if she's getting it. You got some nerve. I would honestly say that too. I would be like, you know what? Like, I'm crying and you. What do I mean? I mean, it's not because of S. It's because of, like, the whole audience and, like, you know, just circumstances. Not me though, but, like, everybody else. Maybe you watching this. But S didn't say that though. It's all first child talk, and indeed I did forgive you. In the first trial, I said this many times before, Milgram is a third-year trial system. Yeah, like, we've been over this. This isn't something new. We've been over this. Like, as Ben said that, like, hey, things can change. Things can change, like, from trial to trial. It's not always going to be the same thing. What's the point of having the trials if you're always going to be voted the same thing? Like, S never promised that. I don't think. No, I don't think they did. It didn't do anything contradictory. I just have to say, I love Muu's voice. She has such a different pitch. I know I'm pausing a lot. You're gonna have to deal with it. But I love her voice actress. She has like a very unique tone to her voice. That's very I don't know. Like it's very unique to her. Wait, I'm sorry. What was the last thing I was talking? I'm sorry. You said it yourself that you forgive Muu. You keep throwing your words around carelessly. You're the worst. I never said that I'd forgive you all the way. He's always been hearing judgmental voices blaming Muu. It's always like this. Oh, hold on. Did Muu even do anything to anyone? Did Muu do something hurtful? Muu didn't do anything, so how can you bring yourself to say something as painful as that? Now, the thing about this, I'm wondering if this is just like to throw you, if she's just saying this to throw us off, like initially, like saying it as if like making us trying to believe that she didn't do anything, or if it's genuine and like she genuinely didn't do anything until like later after she had been bullied so much. So that's what I'm waiting to find out, because she's always like saying stuff like this, like trying to like almost as if in a way to try to make it seem like she has literally legitimately never done anything. But it could also just be like her trying to convince us and to convince herself as well. Yeah, well, she's kind of right. It's not her fault, because that's something that Haruka chose to do. So I kind of feel like legitimately it's not her fault. Haruka chose to do it, but I feel like she still does inwardly kind of blame herself a little bit because of how she reacted in Haruka's in the what are we calling it? The surveillance cam video. The you know what I'm talking about. Like you know exactly what I'm talking about. But so yeah, I'm wondering. It wasn't related to any of that. What are you thinking, S? Oh yeah, but I don't think she thought that he would go through with it, because I don't think anyone's ever been that loyal to her. Yeah, I think we did have this we had this conversation in that same video, I believe. I don't think she thought that he'd actually do it. And I think that, like, because she was still, like, bringing him the food and stuff, but he would never eat it or whatever. So I think that I just don't think that she thought it would go out of hand, but she's trying to like be in denial about it. I mean, no, not S. Oh. Did S jump her? Oh my. The tension here is a little crazy. Somebody's gonna do something crazy. I think she's really coping. It's not me, it's all the voices. It's all the voices. It's the whole entire audience. It was a result of me facing your sins head on, no matter what Haruka said. I still had to do my job. That's more important than Haruka's life. What was it? Whatever to you? You knew it was gonna happen, right? We didn't expect it to happen. We knew. Here's the thing. We knew, but we didn't expect it. Wait, is that... You guys know what I'm saying, right? Like, we had all the hints. We knew. Just, it's the same thing with Amane and Shido. Like, Amane told us to our face, or told Shido, like, hey, watch your back. Like, I'm really gonna kill him. And it was just like, oh, whatever, like, she's just saying that. And she did anyway. Oh, come to think of it, oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy how the next video we're gonna get is not a trial, but we're probably gonna get Amane stabbing Shido in the back. Moose to be blamed for everything? Even Haruka's death was Moose's fault too? I mean, because at the same time, she's but at the same time, like, I know she's not right about the thing about it being S's fault, but at the same time, she's also kind of right because Haruka had the choice to do what he did, and he did it, but she didn't expect him to do it. So... Dude, wouldn't you have use any means possible to save him? The only person that could do that is you, isn't it? You could have just called for someone to help. Putting it only on Muu is strange. But also, what, how, okay, now I'm also kind of wondering the timeline for this as well, because, I mean, at that point, would S even have been able to stop it? Because how long was S asleep? How long does S get put asleep after each trial? Would Haruka would have had enough time to... I don't know. I'm actually racking my brain at the timeline of this because it takes so long for like these to come out, and like it's been so long since we've like seen certain increments. So I'm trying to put it together in my head once again, and let's hope that my energy doesn't exude annoyance. I was just treating Haruka nicely. Because I treated him with kindness, he was happy. He becomes happy when I treat him nicely. Yeah, because people usually didn't treat him nicely. I was just living how I wanted to, and everyone around me just keeps on changing. Even at the moment you killed someone, was it like that too? Felt like that. People started gathering around me, always complimenting me. It was really fun. People sucked up to her, flatter her, but because I used compliments, that would showcase her naivety and unawareness towards people's fakery. But they weren't genuine. But it changed. I got bullied and they wouldn't even tell me what I did wrong. Because they approached you with bad intentions in the first place. And because, like, she probably had never experienced anything like that before, so it was just kind of jarring to her because she thought that she did something wrong. Oh, okay, now this whole thing makes sense. because, like, you know, that's why she's always like, oh, I didn't do anything, because, you know, I mean, if she doesn't know what she did, then, you know, this whole time it's just been kind of like, she's kind of like blindsided. But I'm pretty sure it's just because they weren't nice to begin with, and that they approach you with the intention to, you know, just play around and be fake. Haruka's like that too. I was only being nice because he was my friend, and then things got weird. I just wanted to get along with him. She just wanted a genuine friendship. Oh, giving things that made her happy. Oh, like her little clips that she gave Haruka. The little pins. Haruka just wanted her attention. He never got it before. Did you try to understand him? To be in a relationship with one another and just taking what you've been giving is not enough, I'm sure. It's important to talk about the other person's feelings. But she doesn't really know that because... I don't know if you're talking about, no one taught me that. Yeah, because, wait, was Muu... I know Muu has, like... I know her parents were, like, wealthy. But I don't... Were her parents really around that much to even, like, teach her, like, normal people things? Didn't they kind of just, like, you know, throw stuff at her and be like, okay, you know, you can have this or that, but they didn't really, like, teach her, like, anything valuable to, like, go about in her life in? Did that sentence make sense? Whatever. Is that so? So it was like that. Yeah. You and Haruka too. That's you and Haruka. Yeah, neither one of them had the parental guidance that they needed. None of them had guidance in life, really. None of them had, like, the good type of attention to be able to push them towards, like, a better way of going about things. They weren't really taught, like, hey, like, this is what you should or shouldn't do. Even though, yes, some things, like, you should be able to teach yourself, like, at a certain age, but it also depends on, like, how you grow up, because, like, if, like, for Muu, if all she was around was, like, fake people who pretend to, like her and just start off, like, horribly, then that's probably just what you kind of, like, learn, especially, like, her parents weren't really, like, around like that. Then it's probably just what all she learned from, like, a friendship is, like, taking and not really, like, giving anything. There was no one to teach you, were there? And it's also bringing me back to Amane. I know I'm gonna keep bringing up Amane, but for her case, like, she was brought up, but she was brought up in a very horrific way, to where now all her values are very skewed and very, very terrible, because that's how she learned. And Muu is like that too. Muu and Haruka are like that too, but they weren't, like, they didn't have like that type of guidance. You're the same as Haruka. You're seen as self-centered no matter where you are, but that's just how you were born. No one faced you properly. The only difference was whether you were gifted or not. Anyone has a chance to be seen. I don't know what you're getting at. Come to think that killing people is bad. Well, yes. What kind of epiphany was that, S? I mean, yes, sweet. What? I'm pretty sure you have something else to lead up to lead after that sentence, but just leading with that by itself is can you elaborate? Yes, it's terrible. You can't see a friend who's dead. We all understand that grief. I don't know what kind of person was your victim. There might have been a solid reason for you to kill them. But no matter what kind of reason it was, you didn't want to kill anyone. You never wanted to. Ah. I can't provide you the right answer to not have a reason to kill anyone. But I don't like it. The person that you have killed mattered as much as Haruka. No, definitely not, but even so, there's always a better way to handle it. There's no way to say what counts as irresponsible, so it doesn't become like that. I've always tried to think about what could have been done. Like how could you have gone about that? No matter what motivated you to carry out your sins, your suffering was real. I want to try to understand that much. Everything is complicated. Everything is complicated. It's undeniable that killing is wrong and that you didn't want to do it. Looking back, I realize now I should have never ignored how you felt when it all happened. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say the one who could have been me. I mean, it's the audience. I just say like it's all the voices. I'm not me, but the voices. It's not me though. It's not me though. I could have done something. I'm sorry. My excuse: I was asleep. I was knocked out. I was drugged. But the best route for right now, yes, it is. To wrap this up and solve it. Yes. Like go. Yes. Apologize. That's fine. Like just defuse. Oh, Muu just wants people to be genuine with her, I feel like. She just wants people to be real with her. Oh. I think that's really all she needs. Like, she likes people that will be real with her and lead her. I'm sorry for realizing that Haruka hadn't been eating his meals. For not realizing I said, like, she really didn't know. Like, she kept bringing things every day, and
隅っこに捨ててるの気づかなくて。ごめん何もできなくて。はるかくんの気持ち何もわからなくてごめんなさい。バカだから今もよくわかんない。難しいんだ。
Humans are really complicated. Oh, you can say that again, S. You can say that again.
殺したのもごめんなさい。レイもごめんなさい。
Oh, the Rei name drop. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, I was having a time. Sorry, girl, sorry. I was having a time. Yeah, go ahead, S. Go ahead and cry. Go ahead and cry. Both. Why am I laughing? I shouldn't be laughing right now. I should not be laughing. They both cry. Ugh. She cried. They cried. They both crowed. I am so sorry. What's wrong with me? Oh my gosh, that sounds like a real cry. Her voice actress is probably really crying. You too. And they both just crowed until the bell until the bell rang. They both crowed. Very, very sorry. I'm sure she's glad she talked to. Like thanks to Muu, I was able to face my own true feelings. Okay, it wasn't as explosive as I anticipated. Then maybe the explosive one is definitely Kotoko's. If anything. I don't feel like anybody else would have the potential to be explosive other than Kotoko, because I think Kotoko is still very mad. So, hey, I'm kind of excited, not gonna lie. Girl, don't ask me. I have no idea. I would hope not. Wait, the way she mentioned death penalty? You know what? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing after Milgram. They're probably gonna just wipe my memory and put me back to sleep. Who's the warden talking about by we? All the voices in my head? You finally answer it. I'm me. Yes, S has decided. S has decided they are them. The many wills within me may have different answers. Even now, there might be people who can't forgive me for not doing what they wish me to do. But I don't care. Period. I don't get it, but isn't that simple? I mean, Muu has always been Muu. I like how S is learning things from each and every one of them. I feel like that's very wholesome. I don't want it to end though. You make any strange judgment, I won't forgive them. Yeah, I understand. I got it. Wonderful. And like I keep saying, I love how S drops the prisoner number. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. I loved that. I liked that. I liked that. They both crowed and got their feelings out. Um, I'm so nervous to start this music video, but. Oh, sheesh. The hourglass. So lame, making someone the villain. So lame, revolting against me. I love her voice. I love her voice. I'm sorry, I love her voice. I'm so disappointed, all I can do is laugh. Even if you change your tune now, it's far too late. No, really, you think you're Mr. Justice or something? No, really, if only you judged me innocent. He wouldn't have had to die, poor baby. Oh. Her and Yuno, like, referencing the people that they care about in the songs. Knives everywhere. I mean, after all, it's not my fault. So you finally understand? Maybe I haven't educated you enough. I guess there's no helping you. I'm sorry. And you know your I'm sorry won't reach anyone. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? The chair. And I know her on the floor is a reference from... Was it It's Not Your Fault, or was it the first one? Was it AfterPain? Well, whichever one it is. Like, at the I think it's not... I think it's Not My Fault. Where she's, like, on the floor, and she grabs, like, the leg of the chair. Like, you see that, like, near the end, I believe. Hold on. You're super creepy, do you realize that? You know your I'm sorry won't reach anyone. You can't read the room, you're a waste of air. Hold on. So, how did this start? So lame, the villain is still the one still alive. So lame, the justice is the one that dies. Okay, hold on. And I think she's kind of talking about herself. So lame, the villain is the one that's still alive. And she's talking about herself in both cases. Her and Rei and her and Haruka. Such a fool and so self-centered. Am I the all-knowing and almighty? Only yes or of course is allowed. Mommy and Daddy's precious princess. Friendship games, the ultimate playmaker. I don't know, what are these words? I noticed, like, on the screen, like, when it turns black and shows the hourglass, I know there was words too, but I don't think I can actually make it out, so. Oh, pesante, so peasant. Oh, weakness, I'm all strength. I've never cannibalized, doing great today and every day. The low's the low, don't speak to me, I didn't allow it. Yeah, this is when she walks by her in the bathroom, like an AfterPain. Wait, did that say something? I'm sorry. Well, I guess there's no helping you. That's just not gonna fly. I love how it mixes both her songs in it. I won't stop hurting you because I'm a mean girl. That baby, what he was feeling as he died, you have no idea, do you? Oh, and it's turning blue. Enough already. I'll take on the role of a villain. I want you to apologize to him. Because you're the one who killed him. I judge you as guilty. Oh. Man. I love the way that they did her song. Them mixing AfterPain and it's not my fault all into this one, and it's just pain, like her pain, his pain, like everybody's pain. Everybody's in pain. Wow, 2001. Was it Muu's 2004? I remember because wasn't Yuno's 2004 because Yuno's is my year, and then okay, this time thing is messing me up. It really is. Born in 2001, Minato Ward, Tokyo, Muu Kusunoki was born to a Japanese father and French mother. Yes, we know this. Growing up with an overabundance of their love. Her beauty she got from her mother. This beauty attracted attention from a young age and compounded her with her privileged family situation. Had the makings of a life of many an envious, admiring eye being cast toward her as she grew up. It did not require Muu to wish it so. She just always was at the center of any community. At the time Muu entered high school, she already so well knew that there was not a soul in high school who did not recognize her. Male or female, everyone was attracted to her beauty, her aura. She wielded great influence just by existing. Muu had no need to put her desires into words. Those around her preempted and made sure she had nothing to desire for. Muu does not think this is strange, but as the natural state of things, she does not give it much thought. She was in effect the queen bee of her hive. For the first time in her life, however, Muu encounters a person who does not bend her will. This girl, a transfer student, did nothing to coddle Muu, nor did she even show an inkling of desire to get Muu's good graces. She did not treat Muu as special, just as another human being. The girl's action caused Muu discomfort. Her entourage always sensed this discomfort, and soon the bullying of the girl began. The girl does not succumb, nor does she cry and apologize, and this causes the bullying to escalate. Muu gives no order. She does not bring up the girl in conversation. Muu understood, however, that anyone who rebels against her must fall, and that she was undoubtedly the center of the universe. The girl reaches a breaking point, and one day she rams a chair into Muu's face in front of all of her classmates. Muu does not understand, not the pain that she had felt for the first time, nor what was happening. She wailed hideously and vomited from the shock. The beautiful Muu was no longer there, and instead an unrecognizable version of her was exposed to all of her classmates. The revolution is realized, and their small society turns upside down. Muu ends up on the receiving side of all the terrible bullying, formally directed at the girl. Muu could not comprehend the situation, nor could she ask anyone for help. She just stopped herself from feeling anything. The girl, newly freed from the bullying, seemed to take absolutely no interest in Muu's predicament, only denying her a single glance. In that instant, the anger that was lying dormant inside of Muu wells up. There could be no forgiveness for giving her that look. After school, Muu follows the girl and pushes a utility knife inside of her body. I knew Teddy Lloyd did the arrangement. Anyway, wow. Wow. I honestly don't have words. So Muu very much got back, like, karma from ignoring this girl's pain, all just because she wouldn't, like, bow down to Muu and be like, oh, so, coddling her every move and step, or not, doing what everyone else was doing. And Muu obviously didn't like that, and as soon as this girl, like, fights back, like, Muu was like, was kind of like, I didn't expect her to do that or whatever. And reflecting from today, like, bullying in any capacity is a bad thing. it's terrible. And honestly, I don't blame Rei for not caring. I don't blame her for not caring that Muu was just getting back what had been done to her this whole time. I do not blame the girl. But in present day, Muu finally realizes, after this whole time, like, this, like, Haruka, the things that happened to him didn't deserve to happen to him, and she kind of realizes now that the things that happened to Rei didn't deserve to happen to her. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to get some thoughts up here. And I also like the kind of flipping of the roles of Haruka and Muu, because how Haruka was like, oh, it's okay that if I'm guilty, just forgive Muu, and now Muu's just like, you know, it's okay if I'm the villain now, like, just apologize to Haruka, even though it's too late. Like, she finally understands the value of pain and, like, how that affects people. But I think, at the same time, she's not really talking to the audience here. At the end, I believe she's kind of, like, talking about herself. Because you're the one who killed him, I judge you as guilty. It could be interpreted, like, either way, like, as to the audience and to herself, I feel like. When I heard that Muu's motive was a bee, I remembered that if a queen bee becomes weak or is deemed unnecessary, she is killed by the worker bees. And that is such a good metaphor for Muu. She didn't do anything about the bullying, so it's not her fault, but she didn't stop the bullies, so she's also at fault. She thinks she's superior, so she's arrogant and thinks they're below me. She also has a kind heart, thinking I won't forgive them. I want them to apologize for Haruka's death. She has the most contradictory emotions of anyone I've ever seen. She may have been more human than anyone else. I can't honestly say she was a good person, but I know that she was a caring person. As like a child who grew up without knowing hardship. I feel like if things went different, if she had an opportunity to actually be friends with Rei outside of this bullying and outside of Muu just thinking that she was the reigning supreme, because Rei would have like interacted with her like she was like any other normal person at the school. Like, she didn't care about like her popularity, how so-called beautiful that she was. She was just like, you know what, I really do not freaking care. And that her neutrality like led her to be bullied for no reason. I saw an analysis that made a lot of sense to me. It's implied that Muu's family had some sort of power or authority, her mom being a famous model, and people around her had always hated her, but were too scared to pick on her. They just listened to her because anyone who rebelled against her must fall, and started bullying Rei on her behalf despite her never instigating it. When Rei threw the chair at her and got away scot-free, everyone realized they could do anything to her with no consequences, so they started bullying her instead. Also, the file does not bring up how in the first music video, Muu seemed like she was trying to talk to Rei, so the file made it seem like Muu was planning to kill her when it really looks like she lashed out from the conversation not going how she wanted. The files do admit and lie about information like they wrote about Yuno, so be careful about those. Muu is definitely very at fault for just being on the sidelines and watching Rei get bullied and just not speaking up or saying anything about it, especially since those classmates were her followers. Everything could have went differently if Muu would have spoke up and said something, but she was always like wanting to just, you know, let people do things for her until the very end here. But I feel like if Muu were to kill someone, I feel like she should have done it to the classmates that were bullying her and not Rei, because she wasn't the one that was bullying her. Yeah, she hit her with the chair once in the middle of class and made her lose her reputation, but at the same time, like, Muu had been standing on the sidelines the whole time while Rei was just in the middle of class getting trashed on her and getting buckets of water splashed on her face. Probably toilet water at that. Hey, like, nobody knows. If I were Rei, I would be very mad too. Like, now, do I want Muu to die? No. I would rather her repent and get, like, and try to be a better person in the future and try to, go forward, kind of like how Futa is doing. And let me also say that I feel like, oh my gosh, my bow is all skewed. But let me just say that I feel like Muu definitely does accept like what she did at the end, and that it was wrong. I feel like she was having trouble understanding before that even if she's on the sidelines and not technically bullying anyone, it's still considered bullying. And also, like, I feel like her freaking classmates, like all of a sudden, like after Rei is the first one to retaliate against Muu, they're just like, oh, we can do that too. And all of a sudden, like when Muu shows one little sign of weakness, they're like, oh, we can use this as an opportunity. Like we can do something too, and then it just opens the floodgates. I do feel like Muu definitely retaliated against the wrong person, because even though Rei, opened the floodgates for that by attacking her first, like Muu should have probably like even though it's bad to hurt people, bad to bully. If I were her, the classmates would have been the first people that I go after. I could also say the same thing for like Rei should have like whacked the classmates, but I would also kind of feel like that at the same time if like someone's sitting in front of me mocking me and sitting there like this in my face. So I understand that as well. Muu understands now the gravity of what happened. I just want to know, where were the teachers when this was happening? Where are teachers? Oh, I forget. Like nothing. Like teachers are like literally nowhere in anime themed stuff. I'm sorry. I do consider that what Muu was doing was still technically bullying, even though she wasn't like, on the field like, bullying, but it was still a form of bullying. So, like I said, it's a very complicated situation, and I really just want to know you guys' thoughts on it. So yeah, this one's kind of complicated for me. So I'm gonna have to see like what you guys think. Please give me like your own thoughts and theories like down below. I don't know. I feel very conflicted today, and also I can't really think because I'm kind of like pissed off because my computer is doing weird things today. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm going to like read more like theories and stuff like that too, to see like what I'm actually leaning towards, because I'm not sure what I'm thinking right now. Like there's a lot going on. But anyway, arigatou gozaimasu, and thank you for watching Muu's T3 with me, and next time I'm pretty sure we'll be viewing something horrific together. So thank you, and let me know what you think.